Hello, this is Ying Guo and my partner Edward Gamyao. The app we are presenting is Transit 808. Today we'll talk about Transit 808, what it is, why it's a good idea, our target market and business plan, what it currently does, and what we have planned for it in the future. Transit 808 is meant to be a companion app to the bus's current arrivals app, the bus. Like the bus app, it allows users to look up real-time arrival times of any bus stop. Unlike the bus app, it also allows you to plan trips using the bus system from any Oahu location. While Google Maps currently offers similar features in looking up directions, it doesn't allow users to save these trips, nor does it allow users to see real-time arrival information when planning the trips. Transit 808 will do both. Transit 808 is great for any commuter using the bus system. Both residents and tourists will be able to use the app to get real-time information on any bus stop, as well as plan trips using the information. Transit 808 will be offered for free to any Android user. We plan to obtain corporate sponsorship from the Oahu Transit Service. However, if that is not a viable option, we plan to use ads to generate revenue.
So let's see Transit 808 in action. First, we'll open the app by clicking on its icon, and this will take us to the app's home screen. The home screen of the app is dedicated to the user's save data, so if they have saved any bus stops or trips, it will appear on this page. Clicking on any of these items will take the user to the respective details page. If the user wants to delete an item from their saved data, they can simply click on these trash can icons. And if the user has no saved data, then text will be displayed instead. Navigation in the app is done primarily through two methods. The user can click on the 3-bar icon in the action bar to access the navigation drawer, or it can simply press the Android back button to access the previous screen. So we'll use the navigation drawer to go to the arrival time section. In order for the real-time information to be shown, the user will have to choose a bus stop. In order to search for a bus stop, the user has two methods to do that. They can either type in a street name or stop number, which will filter this list of bus stops in real time, or they can switch to the map interface using this drop down at the top to show a list of nearby bus stops on the map. To access the stop detail page of a particular stop, the user can either select the bus stop from the text interface, or they can click on the marker here, then click on its info window, and they'll be taken to the stop detail page. On the stop detail page, the arrival time for each bus will be listed, and they will show their route, their head sign, and their expected arrival time. Users can also save the bus stop by clicking on this button, and they can also refresh the arrival time by just clicking on the refresh button. And now we'll talk about the trip planner, which we'll access through the navigation drawer once again. And the trip planner is a really simple form, which is a starting location and end location. And typing in anything here will bring up autocomplete for suggested places. If the user prefers to use their current location for the starting location, they can just click on this, which will populate the start location with their current address, and then just enter a destination, then click on create trip, and we'll have a list of steps. The route will be divided into sequential steps based on the route. Each step is divided into a walking or a transit route. If it's a transit route, you'll have some additional information such as which bus route to take and the starting and ending stops. And if the user wants to view that particular stop, they can just click on this link, which will take them to the stop detail page. If the user wants to see a map representation of this route, they can simply click on any list item, and it'll take them to a map with the route drawn with markers at each step of this trip. Now that you know what the app looks like in its present state, let's discuss some of its future plans. For the arrival time section of the app, we plan to provide much more information regarding the bus. This will include maps for each route, as well as their respective timetables. We also plan to include notification support so that the bus riders will know about any potential delays to their commute. We also plan to provide notification support for real-time arrival information. And we also plan to have the user be able to easily get directions to a certain stop. As for the trip planner, most of the changes we propose will be UI changes. This will include much more route customization, such as route preferences and departure times. And we also plan to include a different method of inputting locations based on the map. That concludes this presentation on Transit 808. If you would like to learn more or be updated on this project, please check out this GitHub repository. Thanks for listening.